Today we're looking at the Dell XPS M1330. It's a 13.3 inch ultra portable, recently released by Dell. Now the XPS M1330 that we have, as I lift the lid here you'll see, has a red colored lid. It comes in two different color options. You can either have red or black. Let's take a tour around the notebook here. In the back you'll see that we have a battery that's sticking out. Right now we have a 9-cell battery in there, and you can also get a 6-cell battery which would not stick out. Obviously the advantage of the 9-cell is that you have longer battery life. At the cost of it being heavier, it also is sticking out and raises the notebook some when it's sitting on a table, as you'll see there. Now for the tour of the ports. On the left side we have an HDMI port, we have a USB port, we have a FireWire port, we have a LAN port, we have a monitor out port, and we have the power jack port for that. HDMI is nice if you have a large LCD or plasma display TV. You can actually use the HDMI port to output video. You can even get a Blu-ray optical drive in the XPS M1330 so that you could output high quality resolution video. On the front side we have a selection of audio input and output ports. There's actually two headphone out ports, and there is a one microphone in port. Just to the side of those ports there's a media card reader, so you can put in your secure digital or XD or MS Pro media cards. Over on the right side we have an express card slot, and occupied by a remote control that comes out, so you can actually use this remote control to control your multimedia, or also if you're doing a business presentation you can control your PowerPoint slides. Also on this side there is a wireless on and off switch over here. We have another USB port, and we also have the slot loading optical drive. One important feature to mention about the XPS M1330 is the fact that it has an LED backlit display. That means a few things. First of all, it's more energy efficient than your regular type of display you get with notebooks. Also, it enables Dell to keep the weight down of the screen. It's a much lighter type of screen. It also means it's a little thinner, so you can see there's a little bit of flex going on with the screen because it's thinner, but it's also more resistant to bumps and getting damaged, so there's no concern with having some of that flex there that you would normally be somewhat concerned about on regular notebooks. Now you'll see it's a glossy screen, and I've got the brightness down all the way to the bottom level, but if I start increasing it here, it gets bright enough to the point that you have reduced reflection on the screen. It's actually a 300 nit brightness display, which is above the average of about 220 nits that you'll get in your usual consumer laptop. The other thing about an LED backlit display is it's more power efficient, so you have a little bit of a battery advantage there as well. Above this display you'll see here that there's an integrated web camera, and to the left of that there's an integrated microphone as well, so that you can chat and use video with your friends and family. One nice touch with the XPS M1330 is that it has several media buttons at the top of the keyboard that are touch sensitive and respond to heat, and when you touch them they actually light up just gently, and you get an on-screen display to give feedback that say you're turning up the volume, but you also get the feedback of the buttons illuminating to tell you that they've been pushed. We're going to show a couple of the multimedia functions it has. It has built-in remote control so that you can control the DVD player. So here I can control the volume to increase it by using the remote control. Here I'm really getting louder there. Now this DVD is being played in the slot loading DVD drive, and I'm just going to demonstrate how that works. If I want to eject it, I just push the eject button here. pops it right out. And if I'd like to put DVD back in, I just sort of push it in until it takes, and it's absorbed into the drive, and then the notebook detects what kind of media it is and begins to play it.